What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I really appreciate that you're taking your busy time out of your busy Monday to watch me play some Magic. And if you didn't do so already, subscribe to the channel. Help me reach that next big milestone of 1.6k. We're halfway there. With halfway, I mean it is 2 days ago that we were at the 1,500, and now we're over 1,560 already. You guys are freaking insane, and I love it. But enough yammering, let's get into the Goldspan Dragon hammering. Oh, if you are new to the channel, you don't know, but if you aren't, you know that I freaking love the Goldspan Dragon. Come to take you away. And that is why today we're playing the Draconic Control deck. It is a Dragon Control deck, and it is so much freaking fun. So much freaking fun indeed. So, a new card in here is the Galazeth Prismari, and he's just so awesome. He looks a little bit like Niv Mizzet, but maybe that's just because of the colorations around him that gives me this trigger in my head. But he's very cool because he costs 4. He's a 3/4 for with flying, and when he enters the battlefield, you create a treasure token. And then artifacts you control have at 1 mana of any color, but you can only spend that to cast instant and sorcery spells. But that is still very freaking good, because let's say that you're stuck on 4 mana, you will still be able to play your Goldspan Dragon on turn 5 because you can still sack the treasure. And look at those treasures. Aren't they freaking beautiful? I really like this art style. So, it is very sweet because we have a lot of instants and sorceries in here, which we can just play with those Prismari treasures. It is super freaking cool. Then we have the Draconic Intervention, because all of our creatures in here, all of our creatures are dragons. Just dragons. So, as an additional cost to cast a spell, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Then this card deals X damage to each non-dragon creature, and as I said, we have nothing but dragons. And if a creature dealt damage this way would die, you exile it instead. Then you need to exile the Draconic Intervention, but that is okay because we have 4 of them, so I don't think that we will be playing more than 4 of them. If you have to wipe the board more than 4 times, something is very wrong already. So, Draconic Intervention is very sweet to take care of stuff that is just on the board, and we are able to deal 6 freaking damage thanks to the Boon of the freaking Wishgiver. So, this is in here just to trigger the Draconic Intervention. You cycle it, you get a card for it, and then you have a 6 mana cost spell in your graveyard to trigger the Draconic Intervention, and 6 mana equals 6 damage equals almost everything freaking dies. Vorinclex, get him out of here. The Elder Gargaroth, no way, Jose. The only sad thing is that this doesn't deal damage to Planeswalkers, but it is still fine. We still have ways to get rid of Planeswalkers with our Goldspan Dragon hasting in, our Terror of the Peaks on the battlefield. You know the Terror, it is just very nice. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you deal that much damage to any target. So it is very good. The Goldspan Dragon enters after the Terror of the Peaks was played. You deal 4 damage to something. Or, yeah, there's still some more craziness going on. So, let's talk about the Terror of the Peaks real quick. So, the Terror of the Peaks is very freaking nice because we have the Sublime Epiphany. So, we play the Terror of the Peaks. Then our opponent does whatever, and during our next turn, we keep our Sublime Epiphany open, we counter his spell, return maybe something to his hand if we need to. We might even be able to counter target activate or triggered ability. So if they put down like an Ugin, because it's their turn 8, their turn 7, our turn 6, we are still able to do this. No, Ugin costs 8. Forget that, but we are still able to counter target activate or triggered ability. I just had a little brain fart here. So, then we can return something to their hand. Then we create a token of our Terror of the Peaks, which will deal 5 damage to any target because a creature is entering the battlefield. And it doesn't say non-token creatures, so that is very powerful. And then we even draw a card for our troubles. It is just so freaking nice. Then, this deck is just craziness. Trust me, we have some more stuff here that is so freaking crazy. You might see the Kazuul's Fury and think to yourself, why is the Kazuul's Fury in here? Do you really want to throw your dragon into your opponent's face? No, we don't. We want to throw our experimental overloads into our opponent's face. Because with this, we can make sure that we have something on the board. So, you create an XX blue and red weird creature token, so weird, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. So, we use the Boon of the Wishgiver, we use our Side Comings, our Crush the Weak, maybe even our Scorching Dragonfire. Bam, we have a 4-4 or a 3-3, able to block something. It is very good. And then we return an instant or sorcery card from our graveyard to our hand. So we have Recursioning, Scorching the Dragonfires. We can return the Boon of the Wishgiver if we want to, if we haven't used it on Draconic Intervention, to draw ourselves 4 cards, which is very good. We can even return the Sublime Epiphany just to have infinite counter spells. Same with the Side Coming. It is just so freaking fun. So, and then maybe late game, you have 10 instant or sorcery spells in your graveyard. You just need to finish your opponent off. Bam! Throw that weird into their face with the Kazuul's Fury. It is just so good. Why did I use Kazuul's Fury and not Fling? So we can cut 1 land and put 2 Kazuul's Furies in here. Because you should never cut 2 lands for these double-sided cards. That's just a little Malone tip for you. So, Galazeth gets in turn 4. Goldspan Dragon goes in turn 5. We make treasure tokens. We have so much freaking mana. But what are we doing with all of this mana? We're using the Volcanic Geyser. I have never used this card, but it is freaking time. So, you beat down your opponent with your dragons for a little bit. Maybe you put down the Terror of the Peaks, then the Goldspan Dragon. You get in there for a 9. Then you have enough mana all the time to just throw the Volcanic Geyser at any target, means even your opponent. So it is very freaking nice. Very nice. You can also use this as removal, which is also good, because if they have a big boy creature that you can't remove right now, you still have the Volcanic Geyser. But it is not our main win condition. That is why there's only 2 in here. So, for the early game, we have some Scorching Dragonfires. Because we're a dragon deck, let's be honest, we want to scorch them so hard that nothing is left. That is why we're exiling almost all of their stuff. With the Scorching Dragonfire, the creature dies, it gets exiled. The Draconic Intervention, the creature dies, it gets exiled. The Crush the Weak, the creature dies, it gets exiled. Very good against rogue decks. It is very good also against, I don't know, graveyard recursion decks, whatever it is. You just get him freaking out of here. Then we have, for safety measures, 4 Side Coming on top of our Sublime Epiphany, so we can counter whatever. And then we have 2 Midnight Clocks in here. It is a very nice ramp spell. Also, I really love the Midnight Clock. And number 3, it returns everything to your hand after 6 turns. Which is just so freaking good. So you can just get milled by rogues, and then just return everything to your hand from your graveyard. Well, those exiled spells from the Draconic Intervention, the Experimental Overload, will not come back. But still, trust me, it is absolutely worth it. Because if you put this down turn 3, you might have a Terror of the Peaks turn 4. Which is very freaking sweet. So, what are we afraid of? Nothing. We're dragons. We're afraid of drawing nothing but lands. That would be very freaking bad. So this is version number 1 of my Draconic Control. I hope you enjoyed. And this time I didn't forget to put in the beautiful Bob Ross land. So we have 10 beautiful Bob Ross Islands. We have 9 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains. And we have 4 very peaceful Riverglide Pathway next to those very dangerous Riverglide Pathway extreme action. So, thank you also very much for all the support over the last 2-3 days. It was freaking insane. My videos had the most views since ever. So I crushed the first 2,000 view video. Thank you also very much. That means a lot to me because I love doing what I do, and I'm very glad that you people enjoyed. Also, there will be a live stream very soon, I think in 2 days, but I will make sure to let you know tomorrow's video. So, I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those Goldspan Dragon games. Alrighty, dragons, baby. Dragons. Prismari dragons. So, we're still not back in the numbers. Well, this hand, I hope we find land. Then this hand is very good. Because if we're up against a creature-based deck, we have very good chances here. Very good chances. But we will see. We will see what we're up against, and I really hope we find some land. And look at these beautiful sleeves. Oh, Godzilla. I got him yesterday from Lit Kakashi during his stream. That was very freaking awesome of him. Okay, so we need a red foremost. That is why we're putting down this beautiful art style Riverglide Pathway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I really don't know what we're up against. Okay, we found some more land. But we still have the Scorching Dragonfire, and we can just play Crush the Weak next turn if he has something weak, which I really hope he does. So we, okay, well, I don't think that I want him to steal anything here. So I'm going to get rid of the Robber of the Rich here. What is this deck? What is this deck? So, I will just chill here for now. Just foretell the Crush the Weak. He has another Seer Step Pathway, but not the beautiful art style. So, as I said, I will just foretell this now. Foretell. And if he has some more creatures, that is fine with me. If he has another Robber of the Rich, that is also fine with me. All we need now is one more land. He has another Fervent Champion. That is absolutely fine. We can just Crush the Weak those. Yes, yes. So we're taking some damage here. Alright, but we're dragons. We really don't care. We really, really don't care. The Boon of the Wish Giver. So let's cycle this. Let us see what we can get here. Also, that triggers our Draconic Intervention into hugeness. We found a land, which I like very much. Okay. So, next turn we can just play the Goldspan Dragon. And we have all these Draconic Interventions. And all of his small stuff will just be a gonzo. Yes, exile it all. Oh, baby, I love that he doesn't even have a graveyard anymore. He doesn't even have a graveyard anymore. So, even if he kills my Goldspan Dragon, I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, we have all the mana in the world now. We have all the mana in the world now. So my worry is not to find a land. We're pretty useless, to say the least. So I don't think that he can kill us next turn. I mean, he would need 14 damage. And I really hope that he's putting something down on the field so I can just Draconic Intervention away. And I will use something small, like the Scorching Dragonfire. Okay. So, maybe I also just keep up my Sublime Epiphany. And he just surrenders! Why? You had a board state now, my friend. Back into the 90s. Back in the 90s. Back, straight, back. Alright, we're back in the 90s. What did you expect? No Backstreet Boys? Do you want to be my lover? My friend? I really don't know the lyrics. I was so young I didn't even speak English back then. Okay. Same as before, I really like this hand. And yeah, with the Galazeth Prismari, if we can put him down. So let's act like we're a red deck that didn't find anything on turn 1. Okay, we're up against Bankai 0-0. That's not how you write Bankai. The Stone Coiled Serpent. Alright, good thing we have the Crush the Weak here. I will foretell the saw it coming, hope that he plays something else, and then just Crush the Weak. Just crush away. Okay. So, play something else. Please play something else. Oh, that is bad. That is really, really bad. That is really bad. But we still have the Sublime Epiphany later. So we're taking some damage here, but we can just saw it coming away. And yeah, put down the Galazeth Prismari. The Boon of the Wish Giver. Where we're still putting down the Galazeth here. We need to be able to do something. What you doing, my friend? What are you doing? Oh. Okay. That was kind of saddening. Very, very saddening. Oh, now I really wish that I would have, you know, foretold the Crush the Weak. That way I could have had killed him. But I couldn't. But I couldn't. So he's getting in for 5 here. That is still kind of fine. Kinda. We still live. We still live. Ooh. But yeah, we will still have our side coming open here. And I will attack in. I'm not afraid here. Because we have the side coming open. Sacking that is absolutely fine with me. And if you now want to fight my Goldspan Dragon, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. Okay. So we can even destroy the Bayou Grove with something. But we will see what he does here. He doesn't do anything. Okay. We got another Galazeth Prismari. And this is instant speed. So we will just see what he does here. But I think I'm still going to attack in. Make him think that he's fine. Because now we even have a counter spell if he has a counter spell. So we're ending the turn for now. Let us see what he does here. But this Bayou Grove absolutely needs to go. And we still have enough for a side coming if he has a counter spell here. If. Yeah, that is exactly what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. And now he used up all of his mana during his turn. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I really wish I could have shot that into his face. But I couldn't. But I couldn't. So. Can we do both? We're on 5 mana here. If we do this now, we will have 1 more treasure token. That makes 3 mana. Yeah, I really think it's better to keep up the Sublime Epiphany. Maybe even make ourselves another Goldspan Dragon. Oh, baby Bankai. That was crazy. The Bayou Grove almost had me here. Almost freaking had me here. So yeah, the small human is fine. Because we can just crush the weak away. Now we even have a Terror of the Peaks. Okay. And we have the Draconic Intervention. But I still think that the best play here is just to crush the weak. Oh my, he had a counterspell for that. He had a counterspell for that. Okay, but he's a little bit stuck on mana here. So we're attacking in. Being cheeky. Being freaking cheeky. And now we still have our Sublime Epiphany open. Which he knows about. So, does he really want to do anything? Do you really want to do anything? So, this costs 2. He can't really be... And he just surrenders to the power of the dragons on a cake. 91? Get up there. Dragon Control. Dragon Control. Oh yes, this is looking great. Great. This is looking very great. Cell Paradise. Take me down to Cell Paradise City. Okay, the opponent's going first and we have a very expansive hand. So I think that I need to mulligan here. I really, even though we got the Goldspan Dragon and our Galazeth Prismari, I think we need to mulligan here. This is way better. because we have the side coming. And yeah. Well, you know what? As we have the midnight clock and the side coming only costs 1 if we foretell it, I'm inclined to do this. Okay, what are we up against? Now we have the Goldspan Dragon. Nothing is lost. Nothing is lost. Okay. The Battlefield Raptor. So I really hope that we can find some creature removal. And yes, okay. So we are foretelling our side coming here. But we really need a board wipe. We really need a board wipe. Oh boy. What is this? The Draconic Intervention is so freaking sweet here. So I will put down the red. I won't be using the midnight clock here because I want to counter no matter what he has. And then just use the Draconic Intervention. Seems pretty sweet. Okay, so this is Orzhov Flyers. Interesting. But can you stand up against my Prismari Flyers? Alright, we are using the side coming here anyways. Because we need to wipe the board. This Draconic Intervention was so freaking clutch. So freaking clutch. Yeah, you can do that. Get in for some damage. I really don't care. I really don't care. Oh, this is perfection. This is freaking perfection. So these are all exiled. It wouldn't even have triggered the Flying Grandma here. What is it? Shadewind Laureate. Interesting. But we will have some answers very soon. With our Galazeth Prismari, can we do both? If we find a land here... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't. We can't. But we now have the Galazeth Prismari, so next turn we can be playing our Goldspan Dragon, and that makes me very happy. Very happy. Because I really want to shoot his face with this Volcanic Geyser. Alright, another Battlefield Raptor. Interesting. But you can't be attacking in here, my friend. You just can't. Are you killing my Galazeth? Are you killing my Galazeth? Oh boy, he is killing my Galazeth. Okay, can we do both? Let me count. No, we can't. No, we can't. But we still have the Goldspan Dragon. And if he targets this, we can take care of one of his creatures. And very soon we have the Sublime Epiphany open. The Eye Twitch. Yeah, that is kind of fine with me. That is kind of fine with me. Let's just hope he doesn't have another one of those annoying closing statements. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So. We are chilling here. We are chilling here. If he attacks in with the Eye Twitch, I'm totally fine with that. He does attack in with the Eye Twitch. I'm totally fine with that. You can have that 1 damage. But very soon you will regret it. Okay, we're getting rid of this Battlefield Raptor. He has no answer, which I like very freaking much. Very freaking much. And we're building our treasure cove very good. And we're attacking in for 4. I mean, that is more than what you have. That is way more than what you have. And now we have the Sublime Epiphany, so everything is freaking bueno. Oh boy, your little flyers can't do nothing to me. Nothing. Yeah, I'm going to Sublime Epiphany that immediately. Making a copy of my counter target spell, return something to his hand, create a copy. Oh, so target the non-land permanent. That would be the Eye Twitch. Target the creature I control. That is that. And I draw a card. So we're making even more treasure here. Making ourselves even more of everything. So we are now at 2, 4 plus. And he surrenders. We couldn't even shoot his face with the Volcanic Geyser. Come on. Come on. That was my dream. That was my dream. My dream. In the summertime when the people just scoop. MtgA, MtgA. Aren't those some kind of apes? We are going first. If we're up against an aggressive deck, this hand looks very good. And we have the Boon of the Wishgiver to draw something. So I'm inclined to try this. Yes, it's only a 2-lander. And he's a counter-spell deck. Very annoying. Very annoying. Mill deck. But we're drawing a lot of land. So, yeah. Why not keep this hand? Why not keep it? And with the Goldspan Dragon, we're kind of safe very soon. Okay. Okay. Well, one Volcanic Geyser is in our head. And he milled us a lot of lands here. So, hey. What gives? What gives? We still have the counter spell to counter whatever he plays here. Which is very nice. So, are you even trying to play anything? I really hope that we can find one more land. And our Midnight Clock. And of course our good friend the Midnight Clock. So he's not doing anything here. Which I really don't like. Oh, we found the Midnight Clock. But if we play it here, he might have a counter spell. So let's not. Let's still wait for one more land. And then we're kind of safe. Yeah, that one I can't let slide. That one I can't let happen. Alright, all we need to do is to get the Midnight Clock ready to rock. Rocking around the Midnight Clock. So, now we lost our counter spell. Maybe that wasn't the smartest. Maybe I should have just... Oh, come on. Seriously? Seriously? You have everything you wish for. Everything you wish for. And I have nothing. Oh, man. Rogues. Still so annoying. Still so freaking annoying. But maybe he plays something here. Maybe he plays something here. So we can crush the weak that. That is nice. That is nice. We found another Goldspan Dragon. Yeah, we need to try. We need to try. Oh, it happens. Okay. Like to see that. Like to see that. So, he needs to mill us very hard. He would need even more lands. Why? Why does he have all of these lands? And one of mine now. Okay. Okay. But we still have chances. We still have freaking chances. So. We're trying with the Terror of the Peaks here. But I think that we can... Okay, he has drawn in the lock. That means that he's not playing anything this turn. And we only have 6 more turns, 5 more turns until the clock triggers. So he would need to mill us very freaking good here. Another one of mine. Okay. So did he find another Fabled Passage? That is the only question here. He did not find another land. That is very preferable. Oh no, our Galazeth. You monster. You freaking monster. Alright, we're trying with one of our Goldspan Dragons. If he has another counter spell here, there's not too much we can do. Well, he does have another one. He does have another counter spell, but we're still half of our deck, and we're only 7 triggers away. So that's 3.5 turns. 3.5 turns, and he doesn't have an answer here. And we have the Volcanic Geyser. Next turn we will just crush the weak. No way we aren't. No way, Jose, we aren't. So, what are we finding? Another land. That's not even too bad, in my opinion. Not even too bad. So we're crushing the weak here. If he has another counter spell, I'm kind of fine with him using it. Because that would also mean, oh boy, okay. But that is still fine. We're still only 6 turns away. So 3 of our turns, 3 of his turns. And we can proc the clock during his turn. And then just reset. Are you serious? Are you serious? You have a rewind in hand. Okay. MtgA, you're doing real good. Not gonna lie. So we have 2 Goldspan Dragons that we are too afraid to use, but I really don't think that he can mill us 25 here. I really don't think so. Famous last freaking words. Famous last freaking words. But he does... Okay, he found a land, but he didn't play another Ruin Crab, which is very good. But he has the Thief's Guild Enforcer, which is very bad. Very bad. So how hard can he mill us here? That is the only question. How many Draconic Interventions do we have left? Almost all of them. Almost all of them. So, he's attacking in, trying to mill us real good, but maybe we can just turn this around. Maybe we can. All we need to do is to survive one of his turns. One of his turns. He has a Xerath Sun in hand. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Will he steal my Midnight Clock? Or will he just steal one of my dragons? Oh boy. The Xerath Sun is real freaking bad. So we're on 7 mana, which means that we can't proc the clock right now. But we can do it next turn. Does he still have one more answer here? Oh boy, this is so bad. This is so freaking bad. We have our own Terror of the Peaks here. But we will chill for now. We will just chill for now. See what he does. But we can always Volcanic Geyser on the Terror of the Peaks. Oh boy, this Xerath Sun came in real freaking clutch. Real freaking clutch. So we need to try. We need to try to get rid of it. We really need to try to get rid of it. But this is just killing us. If he has a counter spell here, we're just dead anyways. Yep, of course he had a counter spell. Why shouldn't he? Oh, come on, game. I wish I had a chance here. I really wish I had a chance. But we didn't find anything of value. We're taking so much damage here. Yeah, I don't even want to try to my own Terror of the Peaks. This felt bad, man. This felt really freaking bad. Real bad. Oh man, my heart was just freaking broken. Timber Protector. Timber Protector. Are we up against another Rogues deck? Oh, it's a Yorion deck. Okay, I can take that. I can take that. Alright. So as we're up against a slow deck, I think we can keep this hand. As we have our Sublime Epiphany, which will give us a chance. A small one, but it will. He's mulliganing. We didn't. Like to see that. Like to see that. So, are you an Emergent Ultimatum? You are not. Hello. Hello. Like that he's friendly. I like that he is friendly. So, okay, he's an Absent deck. Absolutely, clearly, as clear as day. Okay, we're still acting like we're a mono red deck. We are still acting like we're a mono red deck. No need not to. So, will he kill my Midnight Clock with his Binding of the Old Gods? I think he might. But I prefer him using the Binding of the Old Gods on that more than I do on something else. Also, if he doesn't have it, I mean, the chances are high. 80 card deck. 80 freaking card deck. So that's a chance of 1 to 20 more or less that he has it. I will take that chance. I'm a gambler. You know me. I like taking chances. Oh boy. Okay. So we're putting down our Terror of the Peaks here. No way we aren't. And if he now has something, next turn we have the Sublime Epiphany. And if he wants to kill our Terror of the Peaks here, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Oh, the last game still hurts so bad. Still hurts so bad. The giant killer. The giant freaking killer. Okay. But we now have our Sublime Epiphany ready to rock and roll. So we can counter whatever he does. But if he just puts down the giant killer... Yeah, I honestly don't think so. Counter target spell. Draw a card. Okay. I am the player. We have the Scorching Dragonfire now, but I would really like something like a Goldspan Dragon or such stuff. Okay. So, this might seem weird, but I will just get the Sublime Epiphany back in my hand. So he's afraid to do anything. Okay, we passed the turn here. Very soon we will be able to draw some more. And if he puts down this little giant killer here, I'm totally fine with that, because I will just... Oh no! Oh no! He has it now. He freaking has it now. Well, nothing we can do here. Nothing we can do here. We have our Galazeth Prismari, but do we have enough to play it? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So we're getting in for one here. We still have our Sublime Epiphany, which is nice. And very soon we will be able to shoot his face with the Geyser. So he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can be putting down the Yorion now. But should he really do it? I don't think so. Counter target spell. Okay. We have 2 now. 2 little 1/1s. Those aren't dragons, but it is something. And we're drawing a lot of lands. That is kind of sad. Kind of sad. But we're still making ourselves some treasure here. And very soon, we will just shoot his face with the Volcanic Geyser. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He might have the Shatter the Skies. Okay, sadly we aren't drawing any card here. But maybe we find something. Maybe we find something. So I will just, you know, Scorching Dragonfire that. I don't want you around. I really don't. So, maybe we find something other than a land here. The Draconic Intervention, not even that bad. And the Geyser now is dealing... We have 10, so it's dealing 8. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. We're doing it. Getting the Sublime Epiphany back into our hand. Very soon we will be able to just shoot his face. To just freaking shoot his face. So, what you gonna do, my friend? What you gonna do? The World Shaper. Do I care about that? Yeah, I kinda do. I kinda do. We counter that, we return the thing to his hand, we draw ourselves a card. Cancel. First we return something. I almost returned my own freaking token. And we are the player. We're drawing a card. So, we are getting in there. We are getting in there. So we can't be playing this now. And we now even have a side coming. So that is very sweet. And we're on 7 damage that we can deal to his face. So that is also very sweet. So what is your plan here? Timber Protector. Crazy deck. Real crazy deck. But I like to see it. Especially while I'm rocking these beautiful Godzilla sleeves. Okay, my friend. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing at all. Do you have another board wipe here for 3 mana? Oh, you're foretelling something. Okay. Well, do that. Do that. I will be foretelling something as well very soon. So, we're almost there. We are almost there. Yeah, I will just not let that happen. If you have another board wipe here, that's just what it is. But all I need is 1 mana and 1 creature to survive. Which is crazy. The cloth is. I think we got this one, my friends. I think we got this one. With the Volcanic Geyser. Ready to rock and roll. And yeah, ready to rock and roll. We are. We are. Shooting a face for 7, my friend. So sweet. So sublime. Oh, 91, back up there. Back up there. I freaking hate rogues so much. They ruined my day. But have you seen how people scooped? Have you seen how the Volcanic Geyser gave him the rest? It was just so much fun. We could have had even more. Maybe a 4th Goldspan Dragon. Maybe I would cut the Terror of the Peaks, put something else in. But as I said, this is Draconic Control version 1.0. So there's still some refinement to do. We still have some time until the next set comes out. I think it is about 3 months. I'm not even wearing a clock. Who even cares? If you made it this far, you obviously enjoy what you've seen. Thank you also very much for sticking around, and if you didn't do so already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends. It would help the channel out so freaking much. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.